This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go here in Cincinnati. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Demetrius Knight into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
3rd down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open right side is Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Complete to Calvin Austin.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Broncos 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Bengals.
Another run here for Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard
Burrow
line.
here on 2nd down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Bengals
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Short, complete to Likely. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Burrow. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Bengals 1st down.
Burrow to throw. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Burrow. To the goal line and in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Play action now. It's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll go play action with Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. As he's standing right around his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On first down, Burrow. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Now a second down throw, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
7-yard loss brings up third down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Bengals
working out of the gun, Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Now, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll take it on in. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0.
Broncos nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 43-yard.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Pushed out to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. Still churning, but he lost the football. And it is recovered by the Bengals. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And once again, he loses the football.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Broncos.
A run with Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Broncos nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Here's Nix to throw. That's popped by Harvey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing. Nix will get that complete to Franklin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Broncos first down.
A first down throw for Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nixon. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete. Third and long. To throw is Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Open right side is likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll step up and run. They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
22 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
On second down, it's Nix. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Quite a turn of events. This is first and goal at the 3. Robinson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard from a little further back. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Throwing is Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up
3rd and a yard. Throwing is Nix. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Nick's going to look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Coming off the net. Oh, he doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it. And yes, they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. On first down, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now second down throw for Burrow. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
To Calvin Austin.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down. And now here comes the punt team as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Trey Hendrickson in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Second down, Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. Up the sideline, past midfield, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And caught Gesicki on the right.
Complete to Mike Gesicki. Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Now, Burrow. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal.
A 30-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram.
13 yards on the play.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. On second down, it's Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of the comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Broncos 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Burrow now to throw on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's second down and 5. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Bengals First down.
They'll go again with Robinson. Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 38 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll try to run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cut down Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
No, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw it. Nix. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 17.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
28-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Go with the drop play here on 2nd down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route running. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy certainly one of them.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
49-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll throw. It's Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six. But to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals stretch things out even further.
Bengals 48, Broncos 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Broncos first down.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.